My name is Ayan, and today was a very big day. I was going to sit on a bus for the very first time. I had seen buses many times. They were big, colourful, and loud. They went vroom, vroom, and psh when they stopped. Last night, I could barely sleep, excited about the bus ride. Mama said, "Tomorrow, you will ride the bus like a big kid." I imagined watching houses, trees, and people zoom by. The sun peeked through my window early. "Wake up, Ayan, bus day," Mama called cheerfully. I jumped out of bed so fast, my slippers flew under the table. I brushed my teeth, washed my face, and wore my favorite blue shirt. It had a little bus picture on it, and Mama smiled. "You're dressed perfectly for the adventure," she said. After breakfast, we walked to the bus stop, holding hands tightly. The air was cool, and birds were singing happily. From far away, I heard a deep sound. "Vroom! Vroom! It's coming!" I shouted, pointing down the street. The bus slowly came closer, bright yellow with black wheels. When it stopped, it made a funny sound. But the doors opened like magic, and my heart went thump, thump, thump. "Ready?" Mama asked, squeezing my hand gently. I nodded, even though my knees felt a little wobbly with nerves. I stepped up carefully, one step, then another, onto the bus. The bus felt tall and strong, like a friendly giant welcoming me. Inside, there were rows of seats, blue and green, and big windows. "Good morning," said the bus driver with a warm, kind smile. He wore a blue uniform and a cap, looking very official. "Good morning," I replied softly, waving shyly at the driver. Mama helped me sit near the window, the best seat to see everything. I pressed my nose gently against the cool glass, excited to start. The doors closed with a thud, and the engine started with a vroom. Just like that, my first bus adventure officially began. The bus started moving slowly, and I felt a tiny jump in my tummy. "Wow," I whispered, watching the world go by outside the window. Houses moved past us. Trees waved their branches in the breeze. Cars beeped hello, and people walked their dogs and pushed strollers. At the first stop, a little girl with curly hair and pink shoes got on. She smiled at me, and I smiled back, feeling less nervous now. Soon, more people came aboard: an old man with a cane, a lady with shopping bags, and a boy holding a red balloon. The bus felt full of stories, each person on their own journey. Suddenly, something small and fluffy hopped onto the bus unexpectedly. It was a tiny dog wearing a blue sweater, wagging its tail happily. Everyone gasped and giggled at the sight of the adorable dog. The dog trotted down the aisle, sniffing at everyone's feet playfully. It stopped in front of me and licked my hand, making me laugh. The bus ride was turning out to be even more exciting than I imagined. I petted the dog gently, feeling happy and content on my journey. Looking out the window again, I saw the city in a new light. Everything seemed brighter and more interesting from the bus. I realized that even ordinary things could be extraordinary adventures. As the bus approached my stop, I felt a little sad to leave. I had made new friends and seen new sights on this special ride. Mama smiled at me as we stood up to get off the bus. "Did you enjoy your first bus ride, Ayan?" she asked warmly. "Yes, Mama, it was the best adventure ever," I exclaimed. I thanked the bus driver and waved goodbye to the dog and the other passengers. Stepping off the bus, I felt taller and braver than before. I knew that this was just the beginning of many more bus adventures. From that day on, I always looked forward to riding the bus.